Minasan, konnichiwa! It's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How's everybody doing? Hope you are well. Today we will be having a look at Ranger Kokkoro. As you can see here, she has returned. She's returned with her unique equipment 1. Now her banner here isn't anything particularly special. It is a prize gotcha, like every other prize gotcha, here till the 15th. When I would suspect we will be getting the Commander Eriko. We will have to see about that one. So, what does this Ranger Kokkoro do? I have released a video 6 months ago on their 6 month return going over her full kit. I'm not completely sure what that video is like, so we're going to have a little quick look over the rest of her kit. Now, obviously, we're interested in the unit equipment and her skill 1 today. The Union Burst raises physical attack and crits of friendly targets within 100 range. The higher her physical attack, the higher the buff. Her skill 2, it restores hit points per second to friendly targets within 100 range, and also deploys a barrier that absorbs magic and physical damage within, again, 100 range. It's a pretty good damage nullification barrier, the same as Eris and Ameth have got, so it is pretty good. As we can see, Kokkoro is a supporting character. She's on the win team, as we can see, and she sits very close to the back at position 752, which is important. As you can see, all their buffs are within 100 range, so it only is the rear physical that can really take advantage of what Kokkoro is offering. So let's have a look at her unique equipment and what she has been given. This is her unique equipment. It buffs the physical attack power and TP increase for Kokkoro, which is very good. If you max it out with DAs or Chads even of Kokkoro, you can get that extra buff there, which I think is probably pretty good for Kokkoro. We'll come to that a little bit later as well. So, her skill 1. For the unique equipment, raised physical attack of friendly targets and the physical crit rate within 100 range for 12 seconds. The buffs increased the higher Kokkoro's physical attack is. It says that it caps, physical attack caps at 18,120, which I guess must be 5 times. That is the cap for this buff. With this unique equipment, the Wan little doggy, doggo, she gains also 121 physical and magical defense to all allies within that 100 range, and 80 TP again, 100 range to all allies, which is not too bad at all. In the past, I've said she was a bit similar to Student Suzuna, but now definitely with this elemental update that we've got, they have definitely been separated. So her role is definitely going to be on the win team. So we need good physical wind characters that are in the rear, and we have got quite a few of them. We've got the 6-star Shiori, we've got the Ranger Shiori, who's also got unique equipment now. We'll have a look at her soon. Possibly Cafe Tamaki, who also got unique equipment recently, could benefit from this Kokkoro if you want to do a multi-target physical win team. It would be nice if we could get maybe an Aoi that was DPS focused. She would also more than likely be a good candidate for this Kokkoro to buff. Maybe something like that in the future might come out, maybe not so sure, but maybe I would like it more than a lot of other people. Orisa too, I will mention, might become good one day, but the unfortunate thing about Orisa is she is just outside the 100 range that this Kokkoro has got, unless there are any shenanigans again and the team gets messed up a little bit. So, she has been given buffs that help to fit her kit. As you can see here with her loop pattern, this skill 1 is the first action that she does when she comes into battle. I think that the attack that she's been given on her unique equipment is going to help with increasing the buffs, because she needs to, the higher her attack, the higher the buff's going to be, so that's well designed within the kits. The TP increase 2 is also going to help to put these buffs on faster and more frequently, which is very good. And also we can see here that the defense that she's been given to allies also synergizes very well with the damage nullification barrier that she's got on her skill 2. So she is a good but niche unit, buffing damage and keeping allies alive. But do we want to summon for her? What are the teams going to be like in the future? Well, is this what a win team of the future is going to look like? I think she's pretty strong, well designed. Probably in clan battle she will get some use. I think the Summer Kokkoro here, Summer Kokkoro is replaced with this Ranger Kokkoro. That is probably what a win team for clan battle is probably going to look like. So, well, think about PvP as well. She might also have a niche use in PvP. As we've seen, this skill 1 gives TP, and it is the first action that she performs. It's not a huge amount of TP, but it might make a little bit difference in PvP. I'm thinking using it with Aoi perhaps. And there are a lot of other Rhea characters as well. Ameth and the Kasumis and the Erusu and all of these. They're all Rhea characters that would fall underneath her damage notification barrier as well. So perhaps you might have a niche use on PvP, but all of this is going to have to be tested. We will see in the future, really, if this does come to fruition. Do you want to summon for her? We have to take into account what else is coming up soon. As you can see here, like I talked about when we looked at the Commander Makoto, we're still waiting for this 6-month return for Sarasori Siren. So if you don't have her, she is a character you may want to save your jewels for. Commander Eriko should be coming out after this Kokkoro goes away. We've also got the Phantom Thief Ayumi. We'll talk about her perhaps in a different video. And it's not confirmed yet at all, but I think the community seen some signs and they are predicting that the new characters that we will be getting in May are going to be Worm and Lind. These two characters, if you don't know, are the maids that serve L'Oreal. I wanted to save my gems for new characters. There are a lot of new characters that have been introduced into the game in the story that have not got playable characters yet. I really wanted to save for all the new characters. Hopefully they're going to start being released now. Perhaps these two are going to be the first ones. This is something else you may want to consider before you summon on Kokkoro if you was going to do so. So, I would say you maybe need to consider this. What is on the horizon? So I probably would edge a bit of caution if you decided to summon for her. I think it's probably better to save your jewels for what is coming up. But if you're a really big Kokkoro fan, then go ahead and summon for her. And I do think that potentially she was the ability use. She hadn't really seen any use much in the game up to now. So with the new equipment, you might get a little bit more use, but I don't think it's going to be a huge amount. So there we go. There is the Ranger Kokkoro. Let me know what you think of it, whether or not you're going to be summoning for it. I think I will have to skip. I personally will be skipping. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Tokkuri Yashi, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye.